Hello everyone, my name is Danishime Dalvin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos is on the way on July 25th, and I know we've already reacted to the trailer as well. Wait, 1 second. But we even also I even also have a prediction of how the episode is gonna work. So let's dive right in to figure out what's gonna happen. Oh wait, one moment. You know what? I guess I'll just keep you over here. Uh, yeah. So we're gonna figure out what's gonna happen in the episode. All right. So, as we've already saw in the trailer, there are like so much and multiple of things that are here to come. Like piranhas is piranhas is role in House Monster Truck's Camp Crush. Regisaurus and Great Bites' debut, and as well as the Motosaurus, the beautiful truck of all. I really like the X-Racer design of his. It looks pretty cool. It looks so cute, common, and classic. But anyways, without further ado, let's just dive right in and predict whatever's gonna happen. Alright, we have 16 things to predict about. So let's get started off with number 1. The roles for Regisaurus and Great Bite. So, as seen in the trailer, we could see that Regisaurus and Great Bite were in the trailer. What shall I say? Wait 1 second. I'm also loading up the trailer as well. One moment. Hang on. 1 second. What? Wait. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to head over to the, what shall I say? Yeah, here. 1 second. Let me at least just lower down the volume. And yup, here is the trailer, like I said. So, let's start off with number 1, the roles of Regisaurus and Great Bite. So, as we all know, Regisaurus and Great Bite were both seen in the trailer. We get to see Regisaurus in his lava wheels and Great Bite in his watery wheels. So what are their roles gonna be? Would they be good guys or villains like Skelosaurus? We don't know. However, in one particular theory, I guess both of these two trucks, Great Bite and Regisaurus, are actually working together. Like, what if they're villains? What if they're henchmen of Skelosaurus? We don't know that. Hang on. Let me open up the trailer to give you all evidence. Hang on. 1 minute. And yup, pause. You can see that both Great Bite and Tiger Shark are fighting. You see, the two of them are knocking out one of each other and all. Like, wait, 1 moment. You see, there is Great Bite knocking out Tiger Shark, meaning that Great Bite is actually just using Tiger Shark. So, in my particular theory, is that, listen, according to my calculations, I'm having a feeling that Great Bite and Regisaurus are both villains. Like, they're working together just to make the monster trucks enemies with each other. Yeah, because we could literally see Tiger Shark trying to stop Great Bite, and the two of them are fighting, knocking out one of each other and all, and yeah, so, well, only one way to find out, but, however, I'm having a feeling that they might act as anti-heroes. You know, the characters that are produced in Sonic the Hedgehog, like Shadow the Hedgehog, Surge the Tenrak. I'm having a feeling that these two Hot Wheels monster trucks, Regisaurus the Great Bite, are gonna be anti-heroes like Crushzilla, the same way as he did in seasons 2 to 3. So this might happen during what shall we say, the episode. So this is it. Both Regisaurus and Great Bite are are anti-heroes. Alright, and yeah. Now, moving on to number 2. Number 2 is Skelosaurus's return. We all know Skelosaurus was the main antagonist in Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, the Camp Crush Season 3, where he manipulated poor old Bone Shaker and captured a fan-favorite monster truck race ace. So we all know what happened, and he also tortured and harmed Crushzilla. So this means that I'm having a feeling that both Regisaurus and Great Bite are actually working together, but they're also servants of Skelosaurus. So we might have a feeling that during some time in the episode, Skelosaurus is going to show up and either capture one of the trucks. Yes, it could either be Demoderby, Motosaurus, or our Demoderby, or our newbie Piranha. It could be any one of them. Or maybe not, because I'm kind of afraid of something. Like, as you saw in Season 3, in the Season 3 finale, the fan-favorite monster truck race ace was literally killed. So, it means that I think one of these monster trucks would either sacrifice their lives to save their friends. Rather, it could be Piranha. My chances that it's gonna be a no, because she's entirely brand new. Demoderby, because she's been replaced by Skelosaurus, but only for the UK events. UK events, what am I saying? For the US events or UK events. I don't know what to say. Or either Motosaurus, because he wasn't featured. Or either Motosaurus, because he wasn't featured much in what shall we say, Season 4. So it could be any one of them, but maybe Motosaurus might have a chance to pop out in the episode. It could be any one of them, but for my predictions, it's confirmed that Skelosaurus is gonna return, but none of the trucks are gonna get killed by that villainous mercenary who was violent and all. Alright, then now, moving on to number 3. Alright, then now, number 3. Race Ace's revival. So, we all know that Race Ace was killed in Season 3 by sacrificing his life to destroy the Tetra Crystal, which caused the too much energy to make him perish. But, in my idea, or in my mind, Race Ace isn't actually dead. The too much extra amount of energy from the Tetra Crystal might have caused Race Ace to get teleported, what shall I say, somewhere underground Hot Wheels Monster Truck Island. This could be true. So, it means that what I meant to say is that Race Ace is actually still alive, okay? But the too much energy caused him to get teleported to somewhere underground Hot Wheels Monster Truck Island. He isn't actually dead. He is still alive, underground Hot Wheels Monster Truck Island. So, number 3 has been confirmed. Race Ace is officially gonna return. Alright, then now moving on to number 4. I don't have V8 Bomber, but number 4 is the debuts of V8 Bomber and Hot Wheels Racing number 1 and Camp Crush. We all know that the two of these trucks had what shall I say, retired a long time ago. Like, Hot Wheels Racing number 1 retired in 2021 and V8 Bomber retired in 2022. So, all because of this, I'm having a feeling that these two trucks might appear in Camp Crush. Well, why? Because in 2024 there was an event called Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Dirt Show, where Race Ace returned alongside with V8 Bomber and Hot Wheels Race number 1. So this means that both V8 Bomber and Hot Wheels Race number 1 are gonna make their debuts in Camp Crush soon and all. But we don't know actually, but actually they will make their debuts. Alright, and now moving on to, what shall we say, number 5, the mystery of the Rhino Rig. Sometime between seasons 2 and 3, the Rhino Rig had mysteriously disappeared. Like, no one knows what happened to the Rhino Rig. Like, either Skelosaurus might have kidnapped him, or Rageosaurus and Greatbite might have slaughtered him to death, or maybe not. We don't know. We don't know exactly for sure, but I'm having a feeling that the Rhino Rig still might be alive out there somewhere. He honestly might have gotten kidnapped by Rageosaurus and Greatbite. And yeah, so because of that, the Rhino Rig will return again to Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Camp Crush. Alright, so then now moving on to theory number 6, or prediction number 6. And that's the, what shall we say, oh yeah, that's gonna be all about this. Theory number 6 is we want to see something which we all have been wanting to know. You know, in my recent video I discussed about a portal of something, and here's the portal. Theory number 6 is Bone Shaker's original voice return. As we already know, in episode 1, Bone Shaker returned again, but he no wait, sorry, what am I saying? I don't think I better go back there, by the way. But although he sounded a little bit different than he used to in the previous three seasons. Maybe it's because he drank too much alcohol. Maybe it's because he got his voice box busted, or maybe it's because he had or maybe it's because of Race Ace's death, or the portal, which I talked about in the previous video, where he got the glow trophy, touched it, and it created a portal to Sharks vs. Dinos, and yup, it caused him to have his voice look a little bit prehistoric. Yeah, so this means that after Bone Shaker defeats both Rageosaurus and Greatbite, after they made them pay. Sorry, after I was just thinking about what to say. Yeah, after they had made both Rageosaurus and Greatbite pay for using them. His voice might turn back to normal. It's a theory that we get to hear Bone Shaker's original voice for another time. Well, not for another time. For this time of season 4 once again. Sorry, I'm just also playing guitar and jamming a little bit as well and all. But yeah, anyways, moving on to theory number 7. And theory number 7 is theory number 7. Theory number 7 is, could the announcer guy return? Yeah, we all know that the announcer guy has been around from Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Camp Crush seasons 1 till 3. But I'm hopefully sure that he would reappear again. Sorry. What shall I say? In season 4, and it's gonna be epic, because we all know he's also our favorites as well. So yeah, we all know that he can return, which is what shall we say, the announcer guy. So yup, it's been confirmed that the announcer guy is gonna return. Alright, then now moving on to the what shall we say? What shall I say? The theory number 8, and theory number 8 is improvemental changes. Well, not improvemental changes. Let's say improvements in the episode. What I'm trying to talk about is that during the the episode 3 of Howl's Monstruc's Camp Crush season 4, you could see at the end of the episode, the very end, Bone Shakers' that back part disappears, like 2 times, and like it's been a glitch and an error, and the guys literally needs to what shall I say, notice this and improve it. Yeah, they need to notice that and improve it. So yeah, number 8 is done. It's gonna be improved. Alright, now moving on to theory number 9 is it gonna be a mega episode or just a normal episode that has multiple parts? Alright, and now I know what you all are thinking. I'm having a theory that the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos, the trailers were saying. I'm having a feeling that the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Sharks vs. Dinos episode in Camp Crush of season 4 might be, well, not a normal episode with multiple parts, not a mega episode, but it might actually be a movie. Yeah, I'm having a feeling that Sharks vs. Dinos is actually gonna be a particular movie. Yeah, we all wanted a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks movie, so yeah, it's been confirmed from my side that Sharks vs. Dinos is gonna be a huge movie. So yeah, and I guess the movie's runtime, I guess its runtime should at least be for 1 hour. Yeah, that's right. Alright, then now, moving on to the theory number 10 is that Bigfoot's cliffhanger. At the end of them, there can only be one Bigfoot. There is a cliffhanger of where Bigfoot teases a shadowy silhouette on the river of Howl's Monster Truck Island. Like I've already mentioned in my previous video, this is theory number 10, y'all. Yeah, man, y'all. Yes, theory number 10. So we could see a shadowy silhouette that had popped out. I'm not displaying it on my screen, although, by the way, but there is a shadowy silhouette that had popped out. Either it could be underneath the ocean or above the ocean, or river, pond, and all. Like, we don't know who it is, but I'm having a feeling that that might actually be, what shall we say, Great Bite. Yeah, we all know that it's Great Bite. He loves floating in the ocean because he's a shark. So that's definitely Great Bite who we're seeing in the river. And there is a shadowy silhouette being teased. So, yup, it's definitely Great Bite in the river, and we are all excited to see the 2 trucks' characteristics. Alright, then now, moving on to theory number 11. Theory number 11 is about these brand new colors we get to see. As you guys saw during the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. the Dinos trailer, you all had saw new looks for the monster trucks. 1 second. Playing it. You see? Wait, pause. Replaying this. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, you see? Both Tiger Shark, Great Bite, 5-Alarm, Gungster, Demo Derby, and 1 second, my dad's phone is ringing. And Piranha are in watery looks. Wait, hang on a moment. My dad's having a phone call. 1 second. Yeah, what am I saying? What we did see is that the what shall I say? What can I say? Whoa, there goes my blocky blocks. What we did see from the trailer is that Tiger Shark, Great Bite, Gangster, 5 Alarm, Piranha, and Demo Derby were in watery looks. But if I head over to the clip where, yeah, and if I pause over here, we can even also see Rhinomite, Bone Shaker, Bigfoot, and Megarex in new looks as well. So, like, these new looks could definitely be used, what shall we say? Yeah, what shall I say them, during the episode. So I'm having a feeling that, we can see what the powers of these new looks from Team Shark and Team Dino can use. Yeah, well, not can use, can do. Yeah, not can use, sorry, what am I saying? Can do. Alright, and now moving on to theory number 12 is poor old Brokey Motosaurus. As you guys saw in the trailer, Motosaurus wasn't seen. Like, he was, what shall we say them, he was, sorry, he was, not in the trailer, and I'm having a feeling that because of that, it might feature Motosaurus, sacrificing his life to save everyone, and it means that this could result in Motosaurus's death in Howl's Monstruc's Camp Crush Season 4. But if not, then perhaps Motosaurus would actually be featured in the episode. But it turns out in the trailer he was just unseen. So this means we would be having Motosaurus in the movie. Like, he would even also be having his Dinos look for Sharks vs. Dinos. Yeah, Motosaurus, and he isn't gonna sacrifice his life. We know that they ain't gonna die, yo. Yeah, yes. Alright, then now, so it's been confirmed from my side that, sorry, Motosaurus isn't gonna die in Howl's Monstruck Sharks vs. Dinos, a movie for Camp Crush Season 4. Alright, then now, yeah, Howl's Monstrucks. Alright, then now, moving on to, alright, now, theory number 12 is done. Moving on to the theory number 13. Theory number 13 is the voices for Regisaurus, Great Bite, and as well as Piranha. So we all know that the animations of Great Bite, Regisaurus, and Piranha were shown in the trailer, but we don't know what are their voices gonna be all like. Like, I'm having a feeling that Great Bite and Regisaur are actually the what can I say, boys, but however, for Piranha, I don't know what gender Piranha would be. From my side, it's been confirmed that both Regisaurus and Great Bite are 2 male monster trucks, but for Piranha, I don't know anything about her. It's unknown of what kind of gender Piranha is gonna be. Like, we don't know what is Regisaurus, Great Bite, and Piranha gonna sound like, but I did make some prediction voices for them. Great Bite! You're making me go on a raging sore! Yeah, and also catchphrases for those 2 trucks. Ha ha ha! Yeah, Great Bite and Regisaurus. But as for Piranha, we don't know what is her voice gonna be all like. We don't know what gender she'll be. Either she'll be a male or a female, we don't know. But however, in my confirmed predictions, Piranha would actually sound like a female in Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos, the movie. Yeah. So it means that during the movie, well, not during the movie, so it means that in the movie, Piranha would be featured, but Piranha's gender is a female, so her gender is female. Well, why am I saying female? Is that because, you know, in the previous Hot Wheels Monster Trucks cartoons called Tournament of Titans, Monster Truck Island games, Howl's Monster Truck Island and all, like, you know, in these kind of cartoon series, well, in a Tournament of Titans episode of Howl's Monster Trucks, we get to see Piranha who beated a truck. I guess that was Ringmaster, One Bad Ghoul, I don't know, and Piranha sounded like a female. Whoa, I'm touching the electricity box again and again. Ugh. So Piranha, she'll actually sound like a female. Yeah, meaning all because of Piranha sounding like a female in um, uh, that video, Piranha would sound like a female in the movie, and Piranha would also join the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks of Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Camp Crush, and as well as Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. It'll be the best video special ever, or movie. Yep. Yes. All right, but I know that was theory number 13, but now on to theory number 14. Um, Theory number 14 is more characteristics for Piranha. Like I mentioned, again, Piranha was featured in the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos trailer, but we don't know what are her characteristics gonna be. Like, what is her catchphrase gonna be? What will her theme song be? Same thing would go for Rageosaurus and Great Bites. But I'm having a feeling that Piranha's catchphrase is gonna be this, which she usually says in terms of Titans. Razor sharp. So her catchphrase is razor sharp. And for her sound, meaning her voice in the movie, I guess she'll sound like this. Like this, this. I'm gonna beat you with razor sharp teeth. Yeah, that's her catchphrase and a voice, which I just made back there and all. So yeah, this is how Piranha's gonna sound like. So confirmed that these are gonna be Piranha's characteristics. And yeah. So now moving on to theory number 15, Tiger Shark's usage of his new form. I know what you all are thinking. We did see the watery themed Tiger Shark in the trailer, but I want to show you guys something else that I saw in the trailer. One second, let me play that again. And oh yeah, pause. You can see that there's a new form for Tiger Shark that's being featured. He's climbing up the Rocky Mountains and hit Mega Rex with his tire by accident and all. So I'm having a feeling that this new form for Tiger Shark would be in good usage for Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos, the movie and all. And yeah, this new form of Tiger Shark in the trailer is actually available in real life, and it's called the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos RC Tiger Shark. So it means that Tiger Shark can find some power source to make him powerful and become in this form of what we just see and defeat both Regisaurus and Great Bites. We could literally see that happen. So yeah, this is theory number 15, and this is confirmed as well. And alright, now moving on to our final theory, theory number 16, Scratch Attack. Look, I know Scratch Attack wasn't featured, what shall I say? She wasn't featured in the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos trailer, but I'm having a feeling that she might actually make an appearance during the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos the movie. Yeah, she might actually make an appearance in the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos movie. Yeah, although she might have been unseen in the trailer. Yeah, she may have been unseen in the trailer, but Scratch Attack might appear in the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Sharks vs. Dinos movie. So yeah, and maybe Scratch Attack would either get a new form or not. We don't know what kind of new form would it be. Either dinosaur themed or shark themed. We don't know. Like lava tire themed or water tire themed. We don't know. But in my opinion, I guess Scratch Attack would just act as a prisoner during the movie, where the trucks would find her trapped inside, and yeah, and she also might be the BFF of Piranha. Scratch Attack, yeah, Piranha. Or then now since we have all of our 16 theories confirmed, we now have what's coming in Hot Wheels Monster Truck Sharks vs. Dinos, the movie. We have, oh my god. Sorry. we have Piranha, Regisaurus, and Great Bite making their debuts. Scratch Attack might appear. D8 Bomber and Hobbs Race #1 as well. The returns of both Skelosaurus and Race Ace. Motosaurus gonna be, oh, cutie. And the truck's figuring out that both Regisaurus and Great Bite are friends. They're using them, and they'll defeat them. So yeah, and yep, that's gonna be my prediction video for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Although I didn't do any predictions for the 23rd of July update for My Singing Monsters, but now there's nothing I can do. All of the awesome stuff would be checked out, what shall we say, on Saturday and all, yes, on Saturday. And yep, that's gonna be my video for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace!
We've been ocean apex predators forever. Whatever you want to say, our success isn't difficult to measure. You call yourselves prehistoric predators, had to intimidate us when you crumble under pressure. We the kings and the queens of the seas, gonna turn up the heat to a couple of 100 degrees. And when the season is over, the people will scream, oh no, dinos went extinct for a reason.
Dinos are coming for you, shaking bones to take the trophies. We're gonna win, we'll smash you, we'll crash you. Ain't no way that a shark can pass us. Burnouts and thrashing faster. Hammer on the throttle, oh yeah. Time to go big, get ready for action. Cause we're coming right at ya.
Guys, please like and subscribe. We're almost close to 25 subscribers, and I got something coming up for that. It's gonna be special. Just you wait and see. Ha 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 ha.